This is Dubai, a place full of unexplored culinary delights. And I'm here to find out as much as I possibly can about it. I love Middle Eastern food, but I do know I've still got a lot to learn. Wow, they are sweet, aren't they? So I'm on a journey through bustling cities and lush farmlands. And from glittering coastlines to harsh desert landscapes.
If the scorpions or the snakes come, you can see they've been here already.
To discover how so many communities have thrived here. 400 breads a day. Yes, you guys are busy. I'll be shown familiar favourites. It's never too late to learn how to make hummus. And sample new flavours.
It's like the best kebab I've ever eaten in my life.
And I'll be using that inspiration in dishes of my own.
Well done, me.
This time I'm in Dubai, where my culinary skills are pushed to the limits.
Cool, look at that. It is like a sandcastle.
And I get a taste of Middle Eastern portion size.
The whole fish? I thought we were going to have a piece of the fish.
And I'll be getting my hands dirty with my very own Dubai-inspired dish.
Get your hand in there and give it a really good squeeze.
Dubai sits on the southeastern coast of the Gulf and is the largest and most populous city in the United Arab Emirates. These days, Dubai is a futuristic city famous for its glittering skyscrapers. But just 50 years ago, it was home to less than 60,000 people. It now boasts a population of over 3 million. It's home to over 200 nationalities, and expats make up a staggering 90% of the residents. This is a place that draws people in from around the world, and with it, their culinary influences. I'm here to try the food from across the Middle East and beyond. It's the Muslim festival of Ramadan, which means that whilst food preparation goes on during the day, you have to wait until after sunset to eat out in the streets. I'm always keen to seek out the less well-known flavours in a new city, so I've been joined by Ava, who runs Frying Pan Adventures, for a sunset tour of Dubai's most authentic Middle Eastern eateries. What is this street? What is so special about this street?
So we're on Rigga Road. This was one of the first areas to be urbanized. It's actually one of the places with the richest amount of Middle Eastern food specifically, because growing up here, we had a lot of different people who had come in from different Arab countries and made it their home. And over the years, I've seen more and more specialty cuisines come up.
So there's plenty of food then?
There's lots of food.
Okay, right, let's go. Come on. First up on our Middle Eastern food tour of Dubai is an Egyptian speciality that I won't be attempting at home. Right, where are we now?
We are at my favorite Egyptian restaurant. So they do Egyptian street-style food, and one of our favorites is the Egyptian version of pizza that we call Fatiyam.
He's good with that thing, isn't he?
So we're gonna get ours with 2 kinds of cheese, a mild mozzarella, but then the very tart, sour Rumi cheese, which is the aged Egyptian hard cheese.
Okay.
And basturma is a cured beef. It's like pastrami. And then I like some tomatoes, some peppers, olives for the brininess, and that's all.
Sounds like a pizza.
Exactly.
Wow.
بس واحدة, بس واحد. Shukran.
How do I eat it?
With the hands. You just pick it up and you go for it, just like pizza. What do you think?
It's a cross between a pizza and a phyllo pastry parcel. When you sit here like this, I don't feel like I'm in Dubai. There's not a big glitzy skyscraper building anywhere.
There are so many different pockets of Dubai, and every pocket gives you a different flavor. You can bring out all of these stories of how communities live. You can bring it all out through the food.
There's always a story in every single plate of food.
Totally agree.
Wow, I didn't expect to have an Egyptian pizza. Let's see what the Palestinians can bring to the table.
This is one of the most incredible Palestinian Jordanian places in the city.
So what are we going to eat?
We're going to have musakhan, which is the Palestinian version of a chicken pie.
My chicken pie. It's a chicken pizza.
Chicken, caramelized onions, lots of olive oil, bread, and then a nice crisped up chicken.
Who in the world doesn't like roast chicken? That's really good.
So we call this dish musakhan because it's from the word sakhan, which means to heat. And Traditionally, this would be made in the homes by the families in Palestine to be able to test what is the quality of the olive oil.
So this whole dish
Yes,
is an excuse to test olive oil.
exactly.
Well, it's a great excuse. It's the one thing that I'm really noticing about Dubai is that there's a lot more to Dubai than meets the eye.
Yes.
See what I did there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
copyright that quickly.
That's it. They might make me a shake.
Only meters down the road, and I'm apparently about to try the national dish of Iraq.
Wow. The last time I saw anything cooked around a fire like this was in Argentina, where they cook whole bits of meat on a cross. They call it cruz. I've never seen fish cooked like this, ever.
What you're seeing is one of the most ancient cooking techniques for fish in Iraq. This is maskoof.
So what sort of fish is it?
So it's a relative of carp, usually a barbel. This is usually a fish that people in a lot of countries will just throw out.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not a carp, it's not a fish that you see regularly on menus, because it's a very strong fish.
Exactly. And that's why you cook it for 45 minutes, because that smoke will then help to flavor the fish. Each of these is about 4 kilos.
Right, and we're going to eat one of those each? Some of those fish may be bigger than you. What? The whole fish? I thought we were going to have a piece of the fish.
Thought you were hungry.
Well, yeah, I'm hungry, but that's ridiculous.
I'll do half, you do the other half. I think we can do it.
Send the rest of the crew. That's going to be packed lunch for a week.
So we tear our tandoor bread. I go in for my fish. Put in rehan, which is a kind of basil. And then that's your perfect bite. A little dip of the mango pickle, just a little bit goes a long way. And that's how you eat it. And then you're golden.
Wow. Wowee. The first thing I get is that basil.
Yes.
Really tinny, almost aniseed basil. Then sweet turmeric, almost a piccalilli type flavour. The flavour of the fish, because the fish I expect to be very strong, it's not strong. Softer bread, little bits of onion seeds. It's like the best kebab I've ever eaten in my life. I've been here before and eaten in hotel dining rooms and glitzy restaurants. And I have to tell you, that's the best meal I've eaten in Dubai ever. That is really, really good. If you don't believe me, honestly, this is one of the most sensational, excuse me, my mouth's full, sensational piece of fish I've ever eaten.
You've got no chance, mate. It's not just on the streets of Dubai that you can find authentic Middle Eastern food. I'm off to the Rixos Hotel on the famous Palm to meet Turkish chef Nurettin Selek to see how he too has brought the flavours of his homeland to this desert oasis.
How are you?
Good, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. We will cook today halwa. This is very traditional Turkish dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do we go to first?
First, we are going to butter.
To make the halwa, semolina is added to melted butter.
Can you mix?
Yes, of course I can.
Yeah.
I'll look after this.
Yep.
While I mix, he adds sugar to milk.
Wow. Wow, look at that. So just explain to me what you're looking for when you toast a semolina.
It's a number 1 color, number 2 smell. Okay. Yeah. See, almost ready. See the color, change it. Smells start to change,
I
right?
can smell it, yes.
Yeah.
The smell of butter caramel.
Yes.
And I can
exactly.
start to see the steam coming off it as well. So this pan's really, really hot with that toasted semolina and the milk's added to it, and automatically it comes together this porridge mixture.
To make the crunchy centre of the halwa, he mixes chopped nuts, butter, sugar and cinnamon. Finally, a generous helping of cream. This is not going to be good for my waistline.
How many different nationality chefs do you have in your kitchen?
17 different nationalities.
Is that a true reflection of Dubai at the moment, that it's a very multicultural city?
In my hotel today, I have 8 different nationalities stay with us. They want to see something from their culture as well.
We carefully shape the halwa into a flower pot and stuff it with a nutty filling.
Okay.
Now we will cover completely.
So it's got a bottom on it?
Yes.
I halva bottom. I halva bottom. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Cool, look at that.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, lovely. It is like a sandcastle.
Now for the finishing touches, setting light to a fig.
People don't have these blow torches, but I think every home should have one.
Luckily for me, fasting for Ramadan isn't required in hotels, so I'm going to dig right in.
What's fascinating about this classic halwa is that actually it's a true reflection of Dubai. It is a mountain of sand sculpted into something completely different with a modern twist. It just reminds me where I am. Sweetened semolina, all together quite buttery and very, very rich, made into this lovely pudding. It's the spoils of the Middle East, served in a very modern way. Very tasty indeed.
I'm in Dubai, sampling the many expat specialities on offer around this culinary melting pot. It's not only people from across the Middle East that have brought a taste of home to Dubai. I'm off to Ravi's, a restaurant named after a Pakistani river, so I'm guessing it's not going to be Chinese.
Wahid, how are you?
Hi, John. How you doing?
Very, very well, thank you.
Let me show you around with the restaurant.
Wow. So everything's done over coals?
Yes, over coals. We do the chicken tikka, the kebabs, and the lamb chops. That's one of the most popular dishes in the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
So how long's the restaurant been here, Wahid?
The restaurant's been here like 39 years now,
And you have been here?
my whole life.
So you and your family had this restaurant before those buildings ever went up?
Absolutely. I've seen them come up myself.
So what was here before then?
There was just the trade center, and all the way to Abu Dhabi, there was only sand on both the sides.
But there was Ravi's.
Ravi's has always been there. Ravi's and sand from the beginning.
There must be a lot of Indians and Pakistanis in Dubai.
Absolutely. They're the biggest population in the UAE, the Pakistanis and Indians.
The biggest population in the UAE?
Absolutely.
Is that right?
It is more than the local population.
Wow. What you're doing is cooking authentic
Yes.
Indian and Pakistani food
Yes, that's definitely
for the people who live here,
Yeah.
who are Pakistani and Indian.
true.
So you are providing a service and food from home
Yes,
to,
absolutely.
to make them feel at home.
It is.
Where are we up to next?
Off to the main kitchen now.
I follow you.
Yeah, sure.
With almost 100 dishes on the menu, let's just say there's never a dull moment.
This is not some little home kitchen. This is cooking on an industrial scale.
On a massive scale, yes. Because we operate 22 hours. We open at 5 in the morning, we close at 3. So the kitchen actually does not close at all. It's open 24 hours.
So there's always cooking going on.
It is. The kitchen is never closed.
Ah, the smell is unbelievable.
This is the naan bread they're making right now.
I've never seen this with a stamp before.
They used to do it with their own fingers back in the day. And obviously, if the one person is cooking about 300, 400 breads a day, it takes a toll on them.
300 or 400 breads a day.
Yes.
You guys are busy. Oh, that was good.
During Ramadan, we have samosas, we have the dates, which we do not serve during the whole year, only during Ramadan.
Why is that?
We do it because that's how we open up our fast. So you should open up your fast with a date.
And then a samosa. I'm always learning something. I love a samosa.
Here we go. This is basic cookery. We've got a hob, a wok, a lot of noise, and we're standing only a couple of feet from the street. In other words, exactly what I came for.
Wow.
That's our most popular dish,
What's it called?
chicken peshawari.
Chicken peshawari.
We're gonna do it from scratch for you.
So this is chicken he's got in this pan.
Yes. They put in the raw chicken over there, and this they're gonna cook it with the oil, and he put in some salt, a little bit of red chili.
It's one very cool way of cutting a tomato.
So you're gonna put the tomatoes inside and then put a lid on top. Then the flavor actually goes in with the oil. That's where the gravy comes in.
It's still warm out in these streets, isn't it? Imagine how warm it is in there. He's good enough to give me a tissue. Hi. There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. You can see the tomatoes have all broken down really nicely.
Yes.
And become this, as you call, gravy. What's that going in?
That's the yogurt going in.
That's
for the gravy.
So quite a bit of yogurt.
Yes. In our country, it comes with very less gravy. It's a bit dry. People over here, we have to localize it because they want a little gravy with the chicken.
That's unusual. The ginger is going in very late. That's normally something I put in quite early. It's going to the wok with the green chilies and the chopped coriander.
Chicken bashari. That's not bad, is it? Thank you. To walk along a street like this and find that there is food, authentic food from Pakistan and India, is a great surprise and a revelation. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Real pleasure meeting you too. Thank you so very much indeed. Thank you.
Ah, the moment I've been waiting for. Well, almost.
Wahib's off to break fast with his family, and I'm off for dinner. But I can't eat until I hear the call for prayer.
Ah, great. Let's tuck in.
The sun's gone down, the call to prayer's come. You get to see it cooked in front of you, and then you get to eat it. Soft chicken, a little bit of ginger, sweet tomatoes, little bits of green chili, really make it spicy. Food like this is always going to be delicious because it's not for me, it's for the locals. That's the way to eat when you're in Dubai, if you search it out.
I'm gonna have to raise my game to bring something new to this cookery capital.
This is good.
I do have something in mind, but I'm going to need some ingredients from the market.
Fenugreek, parsley, coriander. Perfect. Shukran.
I'm at the Radisson Blu Dubai waterfront to cook a recipe of my very own.
Inspired by the food I've seen around Dubai from the Middle East and the Indian subcontinent, I'm going to make a spiced potato cake with really delicious chickpeas. So to do the chickpeas, I'm going to toast the mustard seeds. Some olive oil, good amount of olive oil. Start the heat quite high. As the oil starts to shimmer, then add the mustard seeds. As they go into that hot oil, you'll hear them and they'll be popping like popcorn.
In the pan go curry leaves, chopped onions and chili powder.
And then to that, I'm going to add the chickpeas. A couple of spoonfuls of the chickpeas first. And now the water. And add to that a little bit of salt. Give it a stir. Smelling good.
Next, I add fresh tomatoes and chopped chili.
The bigger the chili, the less heat. The smaller the chili, the more heat. This is going to be quite spicy. Now, this fenugreek. If you can search out fresh fenugreek, do grab it.
Fenugreek is an aromatic plant commonly used in Indian cooking.
Give it a squeeze to release the oils, and then drop it in. As that cooks away, the last little flavour is ginger. I've now changed the way I use ginger in this because of the way I saw it at Ravi's. They put it at the last minute so it's still lovely and fresh. You learn something every time you watch somebody cook, even me. That ginger is going to be quite powerful, almost like strands of spaghetti amongst the chickpeas. But I want that. I don't want it to be in any way subtle. I want it to be vivacious. I want it to be bold. I want it to take me on a journey. I want to feel like I'm back at Ravi's having a piece of chicken with all that ginger put together. Look at that. I'm going to let the chickpeas cook, and now I'm going to make the potato cakes.
2/3 of a large pile of grated baked potato goes into one bowl, the other third into a smaller bowl.
The large bowl is going to be the outer coating, and the smaller bowl is going to be the inside, which is all spiced. This is a local spice mix, which is made up of ground cumin, ground coriander, cardamom, and turmeric with some black pepper, a little bit of nutmeg, and some cloves. 2 teaspoons. Very quickly, it will toast and become very fragrant. The spice mix is now going to go in the small bowl of grated potato.
Next, I add some chopped chilies and coriander and a pinch of salt.
Once all those bits and pieces are in with that potato, then you can start to push it all together. And there's no substitutes for hands. Really get your hand in there and give it a really good squeeze. This recipe will make 4 to 6 potato cakes. I'm going to make 4. Now for the plain grated potato. A little pinch of salt and cooked rice. White, cooked, cold rice. Start to squash it together and knead it almost like bread, pushing it together so it becomes a mixture of potato and rice, which is unidentifiable. Take a handful of the potato mix and push it out. And you get to the stage where you'll now be able to push your thumb into it. What I want is I want a hollow cup. You take your nucleus and you drop it into the middle. Push it down and then bring the outside of the top of the cake together. The whole mixture now folds up. This is a little secret inside a potato casing.
Next, sprinkle chickpea flour onto those fully formed cakes and drop them into a shallow pan of hot oil, where they will stay until they're crisp. Then you flip them over, cook them for 5 more minutes, and then lay them on your chickpea mixture for serving.
A few bits of ginger across the top. There you have it, spiced potato cakes, chickpeas and ginger. Very good. Over the last couple of days, I've enjoyed some extraordinary food, authentic and traditional food. It could be from Iraq or Palestine, Turkey, Pakistan and India, all of it to be found here on the streets of Dubai. Be adventurous, step outside wherever you are in the world and find something delicious.